everybody, it's Adam from CollectionDX, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Super Robot Chogokin Mazinger Z. This is a brand new line by Bandai, promising a more affordable Chogokin. It literally says in English on the front, introducing the next generation of Chogokin! Exclamation point. The 140mm figure has been developed with the latest sculpt and articulation technology, the result being super alloy robot with compact size that bring massive impact. Their words, not mine. Exclamation point. So while that may sound like marketing speak, it's very true. So here we go. There's the boxes. You know, no styrofoam inside. What we got is some images. On the front, obviously I've already taken them out. Clear vacuum form tray. You can kind of see them through the design. Looks like all the packaging, all the robots are coming this way, with an image of the robot on the front, dynamically posed, and the little slits there. It's like it. It's definitely a very sharp design. The weapon set, not so much, so it's a little more utilitarian. So basically this just had the robot, and the weapon set had some extra parts and pieces, so we'll take a look at that right now. Alrighty, so this is it pretty much right out of the box. And actually, before I start handling them, while he's still in a nice neutral pose, let's get some scale going on here. Now, I know the immediate reaction is show it what it looks like next to the Soul of Chogokin Mazinger Z. At the time of this review, I don't have one handy. I don't actually own the SoC Mazinger. Josh has it, but tell you what, if everyone's really good, I can make sure to arrange. We have a photo shoot with this guy and the other Mazingers to give everybody the comparison that they're also craving. So I'm just going to stick to reviewing this figure for now, but we're not going to leave you guys out. I think we're due for a review of Mazinger. So with that said, we move forward. So for scale right now, here you go. That's a 3 3/4 Star Wars figure, a Wraith Faden. That was a CDX exclusive, but most of you regulars know that. So he's not much bigger than a Star Wars figure. So what they're promising is something that's on par with the Soul of Chogokin in this small scale and at a more affordable price tag. And it's supposedly going to offer them the chance to do robots you wouldn't normally see done with the die-cast treatment, like an SoC heavy, and with good reason, because he's pretty much a mini SoC. The feet are plastic and on ball sockets. I'm just going to kind of give you the rundown from the bottom up. The whole lower leg, that's all die-cast metal. Knees, click. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, that's something we like to hear. Up here at the waist, that's die-cast metal. The upper leg is plastic. These extend out for more posability. Makes a huge difference too. It's very nice. Arms are all plastic. Groin area is plastic. Lower waist is plastic. Upper chest, front is die-cast metal. Back is plastic, head plastic. So, but he's got enough metal to certainly merit the Chogokin. Technically, Chogokin is the proper pronunciation, but it's a mini SoC. If you're wondering if the quality on this is any less, it's really not. The paint application is outstanding. The fit and finish is extraordinary. I started showing you the leg joints here, up here in the chest. It extends out twice. This is kind of a gimmick from their figure lines, where it kind of extends out. Gives you a nice range of motion in there. And then you can just push down, and it locks back in. So, give you some nice stuff there. Here on the arms, now he comes shipped with those on him, but they do pop off. And, metal here, and there's a hard plastic with those slide in. It's held in by tension. But I wanted to show you guys, really give you a nice look at the, There's a ball socket in there, and then that swings out, and then it rotates here. It's very, very nice. The fist ball socket too. Lots of give in there. But nothing's loose. Everything's nice and tight. And the arms here are especially nice. It's kind of double hinged, and we'll actually get a better look at those when I pull those off, put the rock punch on. But it's highly posable. It's kind of awesome. So yeah, right out of the gate, you're getting one heck of an awesome figure. It's as you can see, it's everything people were expecting or hoping it was going to be, and everything that Bandai seemed to be promising. So in the box, we've got, you get, of course, the closed fist hand. We get a pair of the sword holding hands like that. We get a pair of the open palmed hands. And we get an attachment for the power-up fist, which I believe is a move from one of the newer redo OVAs, which I have not seen, so I can't really speak to this. But all this does really is just slide over. You pull the fists are on ball sockets, really nice thick. And then basically just slide that right over. And you'll feel it kind of. Come on. Of course, now that I'm recording you, you don't want to do it. There we go. So there you go. Big giant fist in your face. So that's it. That is what 40 bucks gets you in this box. Approximately 40. Most of the retailers, this was a little cheaper than others. Oh, I forgot the most important part. You get that cool, sexy styrofoam rock. He came with the first pressing of Mazinger. So I suspect they're going to keep keeping him in print. Right out of the gate, worth 40 bucks. It's an excellent figure. But if you spend another 10 bucks and buy this box, you get a much needed accessory and a couple of other cool, you didn't know you wanted them accessories. They give you 4 of those trails, which means you got enough to equip both Mazinger Z here and the released at the same time Great Mazinger, which I have right here. Oh, right there. And that review you'll see next week, so quit your crying. No, but all seriousness, yep. So you pop the arm off, there you go, and while I have that off, I want to give you guys a good look at this. This actually really ended up impressing me. So you got there's your joint, but inside there, that may not show up on camera. That is a super, super highly detailed ratchet joint. And as soon as I figure out which way, so it rotates, hang on, both. So you have both, it can rotate up here, but this ball, it's like almost a Revoltech joint, a big giant one with ratchet built in. And that you could pull that up, but I'm not going to, so. But that's very well done. And that won't really probably come up on camera, but it clicks nicely. So that's that. So you just basically pops right off, right above the elbow. Then you take one of these, and they're all the same. And there's one of them has a little indent, so you kind of know where it lines up with the. Then you just kind of wiggle to get it on. And voila. See, Rocket Punch, for those who don't know, is a signature move. Kind of a feature sort of innovated by the character, and often a sign of a great toy. If it had a rocket punch, so there you go. You get your, hang on, let me get him posed so he stands. Just had to flatten his feet there. And that's your rocket punch. Simple as that. You get 4, so you got 2 for each arm. I'm not going to do it right now, but that's that. And so then, of course, you get, like I said, the scrander and the belt clip. I may have forgotten to show that to you. Normally that would be this would normally be attached. So you get your belt and scrander, and this just wraps around his waist and clicks into itself. So even if you need to expand those joints out to make them posable, that doesn't get in the way at all. It's really works very well, and that stays on, so you're not going to be too worried about that. Then, so back here, there is no cover included. That's just out in the open because they know most folks are going to buy this and put it on. There's a little divot down here. There is also a little stand adapter included. I don't have the proper stand base. I have an Act 4, not an Act 5. I'm going to fix that for a later review, but right now I can't show that off. But if you want to invest in one of those bases, you can pose them flying. So that really snaps in there. That's super, super tight. So like I said, just be mindful of the tail fin. You may want to take it off, push that in, then put that on. But that's it. There you go, guys. So about 40 bucks, you get one of the most nicely detailed posable robot toys I've ever gotten for that price. Seriously, that's pretty good. So yeah, you know, we've been getting a lot of questions, people asking, you know, what do you think, what do you think? And I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty blown away. You know, if you're a die-hard Soul of Chogokin collector and you've been getting all of those releases and you already have a bunch of Mazingers, unless the rocket punch effect display is something you absolutely have to have, you're going to be probably passing this up. You know, you're probably pretty satisfied with the bigger brother version. But if you've been kind of holding off, or you've seen the robot, but you're not a huge fan, but you wouldn't mind having one, it's a great piece. And even if, you know, and if you're a diehard and got to have everyone, it's a winner. I got to say, I am awfully stoked to get more of these guys in this line. Bandai's off to a stellar, stellar start. So grab it while you can, guys. It's going to be a line people are talking about for years to come. Till next time, I'm Adam.